Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're joining me today because we have another couple of home projects that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. This video will focus more on furniture and decor pieces because I know that my house is really lacking in that. So I hope that you enjoy this video and consider subscribing if you aren't already. Hey everyone, so I just received the rug for the living room and I'm so excited. I finally decided to just buy a few things for the house. I have talked about a lot my big aversion to buying household items and decor pieces and things like that, but honestly I just need to get over it because my house does not feel like a home. And we've done a lot of cosmetic things like behind the scenes, like painting and updating the vanity and everything that you saw in the last home improvement video, but there hasn't been a ton of decorating yet. So I wanted to kind of show more decorating and what I'm doing with that. Yeah, I just swept up the living room pretty good because we had a lot of debris from the fireplace and also from when we got our windows replaced, which was only a few days ago at this point. So I'm going to put in the new rug. That just took me 30 minutes. And I'm so sweaty. What the heck? Why was that so hard? I literally made that harder than it needed to be. So this is what it looks like. And obviously I'm thrilled. It looks so nice. And I got it from Wayfair. And I got the one that has like a higher pill. So it's just a little bit fluffier. Like it's definitely not a fluffy rug, but it's not super thin. It actually feels really nice. So I'm pretty stoked about it. As you could probably see, Cooper has already like taken up residence. So I'm gonna finish putting together the couch and then I'm gonna freaking sit down and have a drink of water because that was so hard. And I think like having the rug pad made it even worse. But like having a rug pad is good because it keeps the carpet protected and helps it to not slip around, which we always had issues with our old one. So yeah, we like rug pads. Hi, okay, so I don't think I've really ever filmed in my bedroom besides like a few random clips. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to be putting together our new bed frame today. I'm so excited. Daniel is not here, so I'm trying to like surprise him with it. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath because I was just, I was out of breath in the last clip and I'm out of breath in this clip too, like how embarrassing. But anyway, I ran outside to go get my camera because I realized I left it out there. So yeah, anyway, the actual box with the bed was way too heavy to bring up here, so I just slowly brought in like all the individual pieces one by one. This is what the headboard looks like. So we went with like a darker wood vibe. I kind of want our bedroom to feel really cozy and vibey. So vibey, I hate myself for saying that. So yeah, I wanted to go with something like this, just like some solid wood. I would really like to find nightstands to go with it, but it's been a little bit difficult to find something that matches. Like even on the website, I bought this from Wayfair. Even on Wayfair, it was hard to find like a matching set. Like if there was a matching set with nightstands, I would have absolutely just purchased that, but I could not find like a matching set that I liked. So anyway, that's how we ended up with this. And yeah, currently our bed, as you can see, is like right here along that wall. And our bed looks like trash, so I'm just not gonna show you. It's like unmade, there's a ton of stuff on it. But I would like to move the bed to right here on this wall because our room is kind of shaped like, I don't know how to explain the shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has five walls, so it's not like a square, it's a hexagon, I want to say. Right behind you there's an indent in the walls where the closets are. So anyway, I wanted to put the bed right here. I feel like that would be like a fun place for it. So yeah, and it fits really well. So I mean, it's just like pretty much the exact dimensions, and then his nightstand will go right here and mine will go right there, and then we'll have like real curtains, not that blanket. I'm not really known for my like abilities to build furniture, but love makes you do weird things, doesn't it? So I wanted to surprise him and hope that he likes it. Oh, also, I should say our bed, like our mattress, is the heaviest mattress I have ever interacted with in my life. So this is gonna be very interesting. I'm usually used to moving furniture that's like single person size, like full size, and yeah. So it's gonna be a bit of an adventure if I'm able to finish this. I want to finish this, I do. However, I also have realistic expectations that this might not happen tonight, and I might actually need his help tomorrow. But we'll see. I'm staying positive. I'm listening to Mamma Mia. I'm sick and tired of everything, as I always used to look at me that way. How could I forget that name? I have known love before. You thrill me, you delight me. When you are lonely, you needed a man. I only wanted a little of affair. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're almost done. This actually was so easy, and I've done it really fast. Like, I think it's been, honestly, less than an hour. So that's like really incredible. I believe all I have to do now is add on the slats. That's literally it. And then I'm going to also put on the box springs just to see how tall it actually is, because we like having a tall bed. So yeah, let's see how this goes. The box springs is gonna be a no, because look at how tall the bed is with the box springs. Let me just show you just a little bit of perspective, like my body. This is my stomach, and it reaches to right here. Like, that is way too tall, and it will only be able to see like this much of the headboard. So that it's gonna be a big no, and I'm not thrilled about it because now I have to remove the mattress, which is, like I said before, like genuinely one of the heaviest things I've ever moved in my life. So yeah, I mean, we kind of half expected to not be able to use the box springs anymore. I don't know what we're gonna do with them, but yeah, so that's pretty much the conclusion as of right now. So, well, it's not the conclusion. I'm gonna fix it and show you, but I am so thrilled with myself that I was able to do this. Like, Daniel's gonna be so surprised. He's gonna have no idea. And it feels so sturdy. I actually tightened one of the screws so hard that it kind of like went inside of the wood a little bit. So I feel like if I tell him that, he'll be like, okay, cool, you did a good job. I mean, it feels really sturdy. So I just have a history of not tightening my screws very tight, and then like the screws stripping because it's like rubbing. So embarrassing, but all right, much better without the box springs. That looks very nice, if I may say so myself. I think it needs to be pulled over this way ever so slightly, but I mean, honestly, looks pretty good. Hello, everybody. Okay, so it is a new day, and I just wanted to report back about the bed because it worked out really, really well. I just absolutely love it in this new place. I feel like the placement of the bed right here just makes the whole room look more intentional, and like not like all the furniture is like pushed up against the corners, because the bed was previously on this wall, like I said, and the room just had like a completely different vibe. Like, I don't know what it was, but coming in here now, like it feels like an experience, like an oasis. I really don't know how or why the bed placement like changed so much, but it really did. Like the room just feels totally different now. So anyway, I was talking to Daniel last night actually, and I decided that, well, we decided that it would look good to put a shelf up here and then to put frames on the shelf, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a shelf or if I wanted to do like just like a gallery wall or like a big piece of art. So we figured that a shelf that we already had, this one, so you'll remember this from my old living room. I hung this up in there, and I love these shelves so much. I actually have two of them that I just like seamlessly put together to make it look like one big shelf, but it is just slightly too long to do that, and I don't really want to trim them because I'm not super good with the saw yet, and I don't want to like ruin it, because this is not like I'm pretty sure it's like MDF and it's covered with vinyl. So yeah, I don't know what the inside is gonna look like raw, and I like the edges looking clean. So I'll just have to use that shelf elsewhere. I actually did think about like putting a shelf here, putting a shelf here, like that sort of thing. But I don't think I wanna do that. I kinda want it to look a little bit more simple. So yeah, I'm going to put photos on there. I'm thinking of getting like 1 or 2 of our wedding photos printed in black and white and framing it with like a really big mat around it. Have you seen that type of thing? So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. And then I also have like a butterfly case that I got from a friend like years and years ago. Like I just have like random frames that I could put up there. I've been looking at like estate sales and stuff like that to see, number 1, if I can find art, but number 2, if I could find a dresser, because dressers, real talk, dressers are so expensive, like way more expensive than even bed frames. Like finding a good bed frame that was in a nice price range was so hard. So of course I'll link this one in the description box. I highly recommend it. I think that the whole thing is solid wood. It is pine wood, but still like it has a really nice finish, and I feel like that might be better than MDF. I'm not exactly sure. It feels very, very sturdy, and like we're really happy with it. So yeah, now the trouble is to find like a good solid wood dresser, because I would like to have wood pieces, but nowadays a lot of things are like MDF covered in vinyl and stuff like that, which obviously like isn't the worst thing in the world, but you know, if you're wanting wood, it's a lot harder to find for like a nice price. So yeah, we've been looking at like West Elm and All Modern and places like that, and the prices are just so high. Even Wayfair, I mean, the prices are still high over there. So what am I wearing? Okay, nothing embarrassing. I'm getting a little bit warm up here. Yeah, we're looking for a dresser, and we want something in like the mid-century modern feel, and it's really hard to find those things used unless it's like vintage, and then at that point they know that it's worth a lot of money, so they're gonna sell it for a lot of money, which like obviously wouldn't be the worst. I'm on the search. I'm looking at Facebook Marketplace every day. I'm looking at buy-sell trade groups in Columbia every single day, and I'm checking on estate sales all around Columbia and Missouri, the greater Missouri area. So anyway, oh, this is the butterfly case. Yes, and I have another like smaller one, but my friend got them from a friend, and then now I have them. So yeah, I'm gonna put this shelf up. There's already some pre-existing holes in the walls, and I think that they're in studs, so I'm just gonna go for it. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, this is not the final product, but I just wanted to show you my progress so far. So I had to do some measuring, obviously, and I put an anchor at that center point because there are no studs in this wall. What the heck? Why? I don't understand. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to put the anchors in the other pieces. It's like not secured, obviously, just the middle one is. So I measured, you know, the middle of the wall and then the middle of the thing here. There's also a screw right in the middle, so I was able to just like screw in where I marked as the middle. And now I just have to make sure it's level, because I have a really hard time making things level when I'm screwing things in. Like, I genuinely don't know what my issue is, but I have a lot of issues with that. My shelves that I put in downstairs are crooked. The top one is like slightly not leveled. So yeah, that's been a little bit of an adventure, but it's not that big of a deal. To me, it doesn't, like, I can't even tell, but Daniel could tell because he's a perfectionist. The shelf does look kind of short, honestly, like with the bed being this big, but we are going to have sconces like bedside sconces on either side, so probably like right here and right here. So that'll fill in that space right there, so it might look a little bit more intentional. But yeah, I thought I'd say that as well. I don't know when or where I'm gonna get those from. I haven't really thought about it. I thought about DIYing something because I see a lot of wall sconce DIY stuff, so perhaps we will try that. What do you think of that, Leo? What do you think? Oh, and of course Koopy comes because he heard me talking to Leo. Ew, why is your mouth all wet? All right, it is done and anchored and it feels strong, so woohoo! We did it! We have a show! Tell him, woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, you're such a good cheerleader. You're such a good cheerleader. Yeah, you are. Are we still recording? Oh, we are. Okay, cool. Hi. I just went downstairs and grabbed some things that could be used. So first of all, I found this frame thrifting a very long time ago. Oh, I think we're zoomed in. Zoom back out. Okay. So yeah, I found this frame thrifting a very long time ago, and it has like a nice aged color. I kind of wish that the color was a little bit more like warm gold. I want to use this frame for the photo of us, so get like a mat that's like, I don't know, like pretty thick, and then put the photo inside of it. I have our wedding invitation, which is so beautiful. My friend watercolored this for us, so I definitely want to display this somewhere in our room. I feel like this would be a good thing for like the dresser because it would probably look a little bit small on the shelf, but yeah, I wanted to also display this, and I love this frame. I actually thrifted this frame like a year ago. I decided a while ago that I was never going to buy brand new frames ever again because it's just like so ridiculous how expensive they are, and maybe there's a reason for that, I don't know, but they're just very expensive usually. And when you can find them thrifted and like loved and like aged well, that's always a good option. I have this art piece which I got for us because Daniel's from Iowa, I'm from Arizona, and this is a local artist to Tucson. Her name is Annotated Audrey, and she makes really beautiful stuff like this. So I thought that this would be fun. Maybe not in here, like maybe this would be like a bathroom thing, but I thought that I would bring it in here. And this frame is also thrifted, and I just think it's so cute and simple and just like love the wood. And then this plaque was a wedding present, and I used to have it just like displayed in the kitchen like on a little stand, but honestly like I like more kitchen counter space, so I thought that I would put it up here maybe. I feel like all of your like romantic and like wedding memorabilia should be in your like primary bedroom where you sleep, right? So I don't know, it's just what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna style the shelf with these items and see what we need. I feel like we are gonna need like more height, so I might be looking for like a portrait style art piece. So let's see. Yeah, okay. So I think that we need a height element over here. It doesn't look terrible. Like once there's a photo in there, I think that'll look really nice. So there we go. Okay, so here is another house update that I'm so excited to tell you about. So we went and picked up this beautiful mid-century modern dresser yesterday, and it is a true mid-century modern piece, which is probably like the most exciting part of all of this. We bought this from a woman who lived like in a really small town outside of Columbia. Well, no, outside of Jefferson City, and she said that she has had this set since she was 8 years old, and she was like grandma age, you know, so it's probably like 50, 60 years old, which is so cool. I didn't ask like what year she bought it because I didn't want to be rude, but she said that she's had it in the same room in the same spot for the last, since she was 8 years old. I'm assuming 50 or 60 years. So yeah, it is gorgeous. When we walked in, it was a lot shorter than we thought. So let me just show you like for scale. This is my butt. So like I can set my butt on it, and I'm like, I don't know, 5.5 feet tall, 5'5". I actually don't even know if that's short because I've never had a 6-drawer dresser before, but yeah, so this is basically it. So the drawers, let me show you, they slide wood on wood, which is like not the best. Like we kind of were hoping for like some like drawer sliders, but that's okay because this is just going to be my dresser because we realized it was going to be too small for both of us, but that's totally fine. Daniel already has a dresser like over there. You can kind of see it. It is gorgeous. The wood just like really matches so well with our bed, but this is the only damage on the piece because it sat in the same room in the same house for years, and there was an entire set available. Like it came with a full-size bed and also like a taller 6-drawer dresser, but we decided to just take this. And if I told her that if the other pieces don't sell, then to let me know, because our spare bed is a full-size bed, and you know, we could use another dresser and get rid of like that old one. But it was a situation where I really had to hold back because like it wasn't a need. It was a big want, but it wasn't a need. So I feel like if it's meant to be and it's still available in a couple weeks, I will happily go back and get the other pieces. But yeah, I kind of exercised some self-control, but I'm really happy to finally have a dresser and also a mirror in this room. I really wanted a mirror, and this one's perfect. Like I can see my outfits really well in this mirror, and I was kind of thinking that I would get like a really long, tall mirror right here, but I like this more, honestly. It looks really good together, and this was $400. I don't think that I've said how much it was. And I thought that was a really big steal based on what I've been researching for dressers and stuff like that. And the next thing that I'm looking for now is a jewelry box, because I have this set up right here, like this rack, but I honestly don't think I like the way it looks, like especially with this. I kind of want it to look a little bit more grown up. I don't know, this kind of reminds me of like bad Pinterest DIYs. But it's not a bad Pinterest DIY. Like this is something that I thrifted a long time ago, and I really love it. I just don't know if it's like good for me anymore. It's a great way to display all my earrings because majority of my jewelry is earrings. I have rings down here, I have a brooch here and a brooch here, and then a few bracelets and then necklaces on here. So like most of my jewelry is earrings. So I don't really know what jewelry box that I can get that is like suitable for lots of earrings, because most of them have been like majority necklaces, majority rings, which is not my case. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. I was thinking about making something, but I don't want to do that. So I would love to get like a box that could sit right here. I don't know, we will see. But anyway, I just want to show this to you and show you how perfectly it matches our bed. Like it's not a perfect match, but it's like a pretty darn good match for it being secondhand, not made by the same company, not even made in the same era. I think I did a pretty good job. So anyway, I just stare at it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I will have everything linked down below that I can, and look forward to another home improvement video just like this one coming in another couple of weeks. I definitely have enjoyed this format for this type of video, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.